In order to appreciate what is truly a historic moment, to understand where we're going next as a country, right now we got to take a look back at just some of the big milestones in U.S. history. And we're starting all the way back in 1776. And to help us with the history part, got a very special guest here too. Explain it to me like I'm a 6-year-old. There you go. But she's not a 6-year-old. She's an 11-year-old who's going to explain it to me like I'm a 6-year-old. Welcome on History Bee champion, Everest Nevraumont. Now, Everest, amazing outfit. So good to see you. Before we even get started, just tell everybody, why is history your favorite subject? And by the way, how old were you when you even first started studying it?
So I guess to find studying, I first started to fall in love with history when I was 14 months old. I was like, I want to have a conversation. My 14-month-old way of having a conversation. And my dad's like, what do you want to talk about? I'm like, He's like, what about the French Revolution? I'm like, okay, what's the French Revolution? And then I went to Rome when I was 4, and then I got to see gladiators, and not real gladiators,
right.
And then like the Colosseum.
Amazing.
And then when I was 9, I started training for the History Bee, which is kind of like Jeopardy, except there's 30 questions, 10 people, and the questions are longer, and you can actually interrupt the speaker.
Oh, that's a nice touch. I like that. And you're a world champion. I love it. It's amazing. It's so good to see it. And it's great to see somebody so young interested in our history. So we're going to do this together, okay? Everest, let's get started with we're going to look at the highlights of America 250 timeline. You ready? Okay, there we go. I'm going to take those yes. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Okay, good. We're going to go to July 4th, 1776. The Declaration of Independence was adopted as the 13 colonies fought for independence from the British. Then in 1787, the Constitution was signed. It established the framework of the U.S. government with 3 co-equal branches and a system of checks and balances. Everest, you're up. How can you help us explain more about the beginning of America?
Well, if we can go back to the Declaration of Independence, it was finished and it was voted on July 2nd. And John Adams writes to Abigail, and he's like, today is the day that will live down in American history as the day we declared independence. And then on July 3rd, they did editing. And then on July 4th, they told everybody about it. And then on July 2nd, then August 2nd, a month after they did the vote, they signed it.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And by the way, let's move along to 1863. This is another big moment. So President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declared the freedom of enslaved people in Confederate states, permanently abolished slavery in the U.S., and technology was also advancing through American history. 1903, on a windy beach, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, 2 Ohio bicycle mechanics, Wilbur and Orville Wright, flew the world's first successful motorized airplane. Then you go to 1908, the debut of the Model T Ford in Detroit. The Ford Motor Company went on to build about 15 million Model T cars in the next 20 years. You go to 1920, this is when women gained the right to vote. The 19th Amendment was ratified. It was a massive milestone in expanding American democracy. Everest, explain to us a little bit more about that.
So women at this point had been fighting for suffrage like forever, since America was founded. And it's been big for like 72 years at this point. There have been many notable figures like Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and one of the most radical, Alice Paul. She founded a group called the Silent Sentinels, and they went up in front of the White House. Woodrow Wilson was the president, and they were silent. And that got the right to vote. And then in Tennessee was the last state that they needed to ratify the Declaration of Independence. Sorry, the Declaration of like women getting the right to vote.
Right.
And this one congressman, it was passed by one vote, and his mother, he's 24, he's very new on the Congress of Tennessee, and his mother writes to him and is like, you better vote for this law. I'm your mother. You do what I say. And he's like, okay. And now we have the right to vote.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's how it happened. All right. So
mothers are great.
Mothers are the best. Okay. So we're going to move ahead a few decades to 1963. This is the March on Washington, defining moment in the civil rights movement. More than 250,000 people taking part in this historic march. This is where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous I Have a Dream speech. 1969, the moon landing. The Apollo 11 mission successfully brought astronauts to the moon. Everest, what can you tell us about that?
So I want to take a second to imagine, like, it's 69 days before Wilbur and Wright have their first flight. The New York Times declares it is between 1 and 10 million years before we will have flight. And then 66 years after that, we make it to the moon.
It's
that
incredible.
is just incredible. And basically, when Neil Armstrong's up there, he's in front of 20% of the population. That's because most of them at the time don't have TVs. 94% of America is watching this. It is just incredible.
Talk about something that unified this entire country. By the way, you should be a history teacher. I would take your class in a minute, even now. Okay, look, we can't do a timeline of major events in the United States without mentioning some of the darker moments. So the tragedy of 9/11. You had nearly 3,000 people that were killed in the 2001 terror attacks. The events of that day spurred the war on terror. It forever reshaped U.S. national security. But I do want to end our timeline on a milestone that has made life easier for so many people, connected us all, changed our lives in a way where there really is no turning back. January 2007, Apple CEO Steve Jobs unveiled the first iPhone. Everest, I'm going to tell you something, okay? You weren't even born yet. This thing changed the entire world. It was a crazy moment. We knew that there was no looking back. Do you have an iPhone? Do you recognize the significance of this one, Everest?
iPhones are incredible, I would agree. I use mine for studying history, and that's about it. But it's incredible for history.
Is it accurate? Do you use AI ever? Like, do you use chatbots to look up history and then fact check? And you're like, they got it wrong.
Well, I think AI is a really valuable tool for curating knowledge. It's definitely not always right. Nothing is always right. No history teacher is always right. I'm wrong, you know? There's always times like
No, you're not. No, you're not, Everest. You're not wrong.
I mean, very rare, but, you know, it happens.
And so modest, so modest. Everest, first of all, you're awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. I really think you have a future in whatever it is you want to do, but clearly history, you make this so fun, you make this so energetic. I think it's very important that people understand the past so that they know where we're at here. You play an important role in that. Thank you so much for coming on. Happy July 4th, great hat. Man, that's a good hat, I have to tell you. Oh, look at that. We love you, Everest. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.